Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done already. If you like this type of content, asking you to subscribe before you've even watched the video. Now I'm going to open today's video with a question. Do you think the shape that you're in defines you as a person? So if, let's say, you go to the gym, you're in shape, do you think that defines who you are as a person? Probably not, no. You ask most people that, you'll say no. I probably assume that the majority of people would probably disagree with that statement. Your body defines who you are as a person. Unless you are some sort of athlete or a bodybuilder, their identities are attached to who they are a lot more than just the general public. So let's say you're in shape, you've got a six-pack, does that define who you are as a person? Of course not. No one's saying that. No one's saying that whatsoever. Let's flip it round. If you are overweight or obese, does that define who you are as a person? No, of course not. No. Okay, it might be unhealthy, but does it define who you are? No. Show me someone who says that. Show me someone who says that. And if there is people out there who are saying that, they're just trolling at the end of the day. They're just having a lot. They're just being winding people up. The thing is with trolls, you need to realise that it's the same with lads when we have banter. If your mate, if you skit your mate and he bites, then guess what? You're going to skit them a little bit more. If you find something that triggers someone, you're going to skit them a little bit more. If someone is trolling you about your weight, you need to just get over it and move on. I used to get bullied back in school because I was skinny. What did I do? I went to martial arts, started going to the gym to lift some weights, and I started doing something about it. It's the way it is, rather than thinking to myself, well, these bullies need to listen to me. I have a voice, I'm a human. They're not going to stop. I need to take it into my hands. Anyway, let's get into the video. So today we've got JCPenney. It's a big clothes shop in America, and they released the advert 10 months ago. Let's get into it.
Would my life be better if I were thinner? No.
Well, wait there. Would my life be better if I was thinner? Probably. Yeah, probably. You'd be a bit healthier. Let's think about it. Think about it logically. You'd be able to move better. You'd have less health problems. You would have more energy, more body confidence. Be able to do more physical things, more activities. If you've got kids, you set a good example for your kids. Would your life be better if you was healthier, let's say, because we want to be politically correct here? Healthier? Of course. Yeah, I'd say yeah.
But it would be better if I wasn't treated so poorly, because I'm not.
Who's treating you poorly?
I remember when I was 10, I wanted to be a singer, and I remember a family member telling me, sorry kid, you know, it's not gonna happen for you.
Wait. So Mary Lambert wanted to be a singer, but it's not going to happen, and I assume that it's because of her weight. There's loads of overweight singers out there. What about Adele? Adele is famously known for being overweight and not giving a damn. She's one of the best singers in the world. What the hell? They'll create a false scenario. I wanted to be a singer, but I was told I couldn't because I was overweight. What? Who says that? Wait there. It's like me saying because I wanted to be a rapper, but because I was skinny, the odds were stacked against me. It makes sense.
I've never been thin. As the 5th grader called hippo, that was a very scary thing for me, and something that I was spending my entire life trying to change.
I don't agree with name calling, of course. I believe when I have kids, you know, you've got to teach the kids to have tough skin and to defend themselves and stand up for themselves. Everyone's bullied. A lot of people are bullied out there, which is not a nice thing.
In high school, I was one of those girls who was like, I would be so much prettier if I were thin. If I could just reach that one last level, my life would be perfect.
Okay. Beauty is completely subjective. It completely depends. There's a lot of people out there who prefer curvier women, really slim and skinny, toned and muscular. It's just complete preferences. But let's look at it like this. When you're a man and you gain weight, you basically gain a lot of weight here, your face and stuff. I've gained weight, my head's really fat at the moment. Your jawline disappears. Now, what's one of the most masculine features that we possess? It's a jawline. Women love a nice jawline on a man. It's a sign of attraction. The jawline is a point of interest, let's say. Now, if I get fat around here, which I am, then my jawline goes, my masculine traits will slowly go away, and you know, the shape to my face will go. Women as well. What's a prominent feature of women? It's the cheekbones, isn't it? Often models have really good cheekbones. When you gain weight, it hides the cheekbones. It hides the true shape of your face. Would you be prettier if you were slimmer? It depends on how you want to look at it. But what you do need to realise is that a lot of your features are going to be hidden due to the body fat. And that's just a fact, just the way it is. However you want to interpret that is completely up to you, but that's the way I look at it.
I was a target for people to make fun of or, you know, bash. I didn't know what was wrong with me, like why was I so different?
Another quick point, the reason why obviously you're so different is because as humans, if we see someone who is extremely overweight or someone who is extremely anorexic or even extremely muscular, that's not normal for us. We're not used to seeing that as humans. We see that there's something wrong in that. We have a gut instinct that when we see someone who's massive muscular, we think to ourselves, we know that's unhealthy, and it is. And then we see someone who's really skinny with ribs sticking out, we know that's unhealthy without even really having much knowledge. We see people who are really overweight, that's unhealthy. No matter where you are, if you're skinny, muscular or overweight, you are going to stand out more because as human beings, we have that gut feeling that tells us this is wrong.
Yeah, definitely there is like the stereotype of yoga where you have to be like kind of like the skinny, perfect body, bleach blonde kind of woman.
I
definitely am not that.
If you ever go to a yoga class, you'll see the majority of people are just normal. Okay, yet the yoga teacher's usually in great shape. But it's the same with personal training. We have a lot of normal looking, normal bodied clients. The personal trainers are in shape themselves, but it's usually just the coach that's in shape. So she's a good yoga, she's doing quite good at the yoga. There is no stereotype for having to be in shape to go to yoga. That's just something that she's made up.
We're countering a lifetime of learned hatred.
You can't love your body for what you hope it turns into without actively loving it for what it is today.
The only person who should be defining me is me.
That's true.
Do it.
Yeah.
Fat girls can do whatever they want. There's my book.
You can do yoga, you can do rock climbing.
Fat girls can run, fat girls can dance.
Fat girls can have amazing jobs.
Are you ready for your jacket? It's gonna be really cool.
Hang on, wait there. Right, so this is where it gets stupid. So he said, fat girls can run. Yeah, I know. Fat girls can have a good job. Who's saying they can't? Fat girls can climb. We can rock climb. Yeah, cool. If fat girls can read a book, of course you can read a book. But no one's saying this. Who's saying this? Who's saying that fat girls can't do these things? Of course they can. It's just if you use the argument the other way around, skinny girls can't watch the telly. Yeah, of course. What? Yeah, I'm skinny. I can watch the telly. I'm human too. Said it in the last video. I'm human too. No one's actually saying that. Flipping it.
We can walk runways, we can be on the cover of magazines, wear stripes, bright color.
Wait there, fat girls can wear stripes and bright colours. Oh, man. What the hell is this, man? What? See, this is a classic case of political correctness. JCPenney are trying to capitalise on this whole body activist movement, love yourself for yourself and all that, doesn't matter. You know, eat however you want and your body will turn out however it turns out, and love yourself for you. But this is what's making women unhappy these days. It's because women are told to love yourself for yourself and don't worry about your weight. Deep down we know that we're not happy. You know deep down when you gain weight you're not happy with it. But then you've got loads of people saying, no, be happy, so you're conflicted. And then you wonder why, you know, the rate of depression are going up with women.
I thought I couldn't wear a bikini. I can, and I love it.
We're not shy, we're not trying to hide. I am beautiful, I am sexy, I am everything.
There's no ignoring this when it walks in the door. That's a pretty powerful thing for me, especially when you've been taught your entire life that you need to hide or shrink or disappear.
Even if I lost 100 pounds tomorrow, I would still be Gabby Fresh. I would still be the same person I am now.
My size isn't an indicator of...
Yeah, you would still be the same person who you are now, but you'd be 100 pounds lighter. Which, guess what? You're going to be happier, you're going to be healthier, you're going to be able to move better, you're going to be able to do the yoga even better, you're going to have a lot more energy, you're setting good examples for other women who want to lose weight. So, yeah, if anything, you become a better person when you lose weight, because losing weight is a growth process. You go through it and then you learn a lot about yourself and your own psychology and how strong you really are and how much you can push through these barriers. But to say that you'd be the same person, no one's saying that you're not going to be the same person. You're just going to be a little bit better, more mature, more emotionally stable, more happy, less depressed.
The bodies don't need to change. The attitude does.
I can kick your...
I've spent so many...
Right, they said the body doesn't need to change, the attitude does. I'll tell you one thing now, which we'll go through in the next video. There's a lot of stuff out there now saying that fat shaming works. I'm not one for fat shaming. I'm not one for body shaming in general. Like, I'm in this industry to help people, but giving a little bit more truth to the arguments rather than beating around the bush as much. But there's a lot of stuff now saying that the fat shaming works. If you're overweight, there's a lot of people out there who actually want to hear the truth, are fed up of having people around them enabling them. This is so common.
Go travel around the world. Hit on that guy you think is cute. You can.
I'm fat. I can travel around the world.
Now, behind the scenes about. It's really up to us to change the narrative. Share photos of ourselves, follow each other, and show each other that this is.
I'm fat. I can use Instagram.
The internet. Like, that's what we want to do.
Loving yourself is not a destination, it's a journey.
I am Jess Baker.
I'm Mary Lambert.
I am Gabby Fresh.
I am Valerie Segoon.
I am Ashley Noel-Tipton.
And I'm fed up of hearing this stuff. All this political correctness, this stuff does not help women. It does not help women. It just puts them in a little bit more of an avoidance mindset. You're avoiding the problem. It's the same with men as well. The thing is men kind of take it a little bit more on the chin. You know, when men have banter with other men, we skit each other, you know, we diss each other, you know, so we're used to it a little bit more. So, you know, if I say to one of my mates, or one of my mates says to me, look at your gut, it's like, no, yeah, I've gained weight, haven't I? Gained 17 pounds, and my mate will go, yeah, look at your belly, and I go, oh no, it's terrible, isn't it? I know I've gained 17 pounds, but that's on me. And then I'll start dieting and lose it when I lose it. But my mate knows that he's not going to offend me because he knows I'm in control of the situation. So why do we feel like we need to lie to people if they're not in control of the situation? We need to tell those people the truth so they can get a hold of the situation and get back on track. So guys, you know, the next video we'll talk about fat acceptance, fat shaming, body shaming, and how it can actually be beneficial to tell people the truth. And tell them what they need to hear. They might not like it initially, but it can often kickstart that journey, the process, what a lot of people need. Don't buy it. And you know what, right? You can actually take a look at the like to dislike ratio. That's saying something. Right, so that's the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. If you do enjoy this content, you know, I'm going to be putting videos out every single week. Show your support for this channel. Looking to make this a brilliant platform. My name's Sean. I've been your host. It's been absolutely awesome. See you on the next one. Whoosh.